5. The threshold. Darkness swallowed Jonah whole. The breath against his ear was real, warm, damp, thick with something ancient and knowing. The receiver in his hand went dead, its plastic casing slick against his sweating palm. For a long, pulsing second, nothing moved. Then, a whisper. "Run!" The word struck Jonah like a gunshot. His muscles tensed, his body coiled, and before his mind could even process it, he was already moving. The phone slipped from his grip, crashing to the floor with a sharp clatter, but he didn't stop. He couldn't stop. His breath came in ragged gasps as he launched himself forward into the suffocating black. The hallway was gone, the walls, the doors, the buzzing overhead lights, everything. Just a void stretching endlessly in all directions. And then the chase began. It started with a slow, deliberate shuffle, dragging along the unseen floor behind him. Then came the second sound, the one that made Jonah's stomach lurch. A low, rattling inhale, like something pulling air into lungs it had no right to possess. The sound made Jonah's mind rebel, screaming at him to never look back. He obeyed. He sprinted harder, the muscles in his legs burning. There was no floor, no visible path, just the sensation of movement beneath him, as if he were running on something intangible, air, shadow, memory itself. The drag behind him grew faster. And then so did the breathing. At first it was distant, a faint, unsettling cadence. Then it picked up speed. Closer, closer. Jonah clenched his teeth, his breath hitching. His body ached, but the terror fueled him, kept him moving forward, even as every instinct screamed that he was running toward nothing. A flicker. Just ahead, something took form, a door. It materialized out of the void like an afterimage burned into his retinas, a single red exit sign flickering above it. Real. It had to be real. Jonah locked onto it, pushing himself harder. He felt the space shrinking, pressing in, the darkness wrapping around him like unseen hands trying to pull him back. The breathing was right behind him. He could feel it against the back of his neck now, warm, wet. The sound of something tasting his fear. 15 feet. The air thickened, a crushing weight on his chest. 10. The floor beneath him softened, like running across shifting sand. 5. Jonah lunged. His fingers closed around the door handle, and it vanished. Jonah's momentum carried him forward. He stumbled, barely catching himself before pitching into the empty black where the door had been. Gone. Just gone. No, 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 he gasped, spinning around, his pulse hammering. And that's when he saw it. A figure. Not human. Not even close. It was tall, its body an unnatural smear of flickering motion like a VHS tape stuck between frames. It pulsed between forms, one moment humanoid, the next something wholly incomprehensible. Jonah's breath caught in his throat. It had no eyes, no face, but it saw him, and it moved. Jonah threw himself backward, scrambling for anything to hold on to fight, to escape. His limbs tangled, his foot caught on nothing, and he crashed to the unseen ground. Pain lanced through his elbow. The figure lunged. Jonah flung his arms up, a useless, instinctive defense. The thing reached for him, and then a phone rang. Sharp, deafening, right next to him. Jonah's head snapped toward the sound. A table, a single black rotary phone sitting in the void as if it had always been there. It was ringing. Jonah hesitated for half a second, just long enough to realize the breathing had stopped. The figure was gone. He didn't question it. He lunged for the phone, his fingers closing around the receiver, bringing it to his ear with a trembling grip. Click. A pause. Then a voice. Not the whisper from before. Not the thing that had chased him. A woman. Soft. Familiar. Jonah? His body went rigid. He knew that voice. His chest clenched. Who is this? A long, heavy silence. Then her voice again. Gentle, but urgent. You need to wake up. Jonah's breath hitched. The void around him pulsed, warping, shifting like liquid shadows. And then another voice. This one from behind him. He's not ready. Jonah's entire body seized. The phone went dead. The darkness collapsed inward, and the world erased itself.